Hello everyone, welcome to 220 of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 8. So from this video, we are going to start working on the newsletter subscriber. Okay, so let's review the points once again and see the exchange order process we have done. We have completed recently. So we will move this point to the done points. Okay, so these are all the done points. Okay, right from the beginning, and these are the pending points. So now the next point is subscriber email newsletter. Okay, so we are going to work on this newsletter subscriber feature. So first of all, I'm going to tell you that what this feature exactly. So it's basically newsletter subscribers are those persons who subscribes the website for the updates, for the offers. Okay, so we call them subscribers, and the newsletters are the kind of the mailers. We can see the emails that the admin, that the client will send to the subscribers from time to time. Okay, so we can even search this thing here. You can search newsletter subscriber. What is newsletter subscriber? Okay, so we can search this thing. I think we will must write what is newsletter subscriber. Okay, so here you can see email subscription is an opportunity to receive an interesting newsletter from a website. Okay, once a user fills in the subscription form on a website, a confirmation email is sent to the email address. Okay, so see, this is a kind of thing like this is a kind of form, small form we are going to make, by which the user is going to add his email to the list of the website, so the website can able to send the offers, updates. Okay, to the user. In the basic e-commerce series as well, I will show you that we have done this thing. Here you can see this is the button, your email address. Okay, so from here, get the most recent updates from our site and be updated from you yourself. Okay, so this is the content we have already written here, telling the subscribers that once you will subscribe to the website, once you will add your email here and going to click on submit, means posting your email in the website, then you are going to get the updates from time to time. So it's necessary for every e-commerce website, because you need to get, client need to get the emails of the users so that they can contact the users from time to time. And it's also good for the users so that they will get the offers, updates and other things from time to time, so that they can do the purchase or other activities. Okay, so such kind of feature we are going to make in our Laravel e-commerce website, but in this video we are going to start working on its table. First of all, we are going to create its table newsletter underscore subscribers with few fields. Okay, so that we are going to create with the migration, and we are going to add one to dummy entries into that table with the help of Seeder. And after that we will add somewhere the form like this one. Okay, we will the last in basic e-commerce series we have added at the footer, and now we are going to add this one at the header. Okay, we can add somewhere. Okay, at the top. Okay, so and it's in basic you have seen that we have added too many videos. Now we have make the code more user friendly, more fast, less code, and it will do the more task. Okay, so we will try to cover this in just 3-4 videos. Last time in basic e-commerce series you have seen the 7-8 videos, and now it's only 3-4 videos, and those videos are not having that much complex code that was earlier on. Okay, so from time to time we keep on updating our code, and see, even we have done most of the features in basic e-commerce series, but here in advanced e-commerce series, if you will watch from the beginning, you will see that there are many features that we have done again. Okay, we have revised with the new code, with the beautiful code, less code. Okay, more good code we have added. So do watch the series right from the beginning. Okay, so let's start creating the table. First of all, I'm going to run the few commands, migration command. I will go to my folder. Here it is my folder ecom6 new terminal at folder, and first command I'm going to run here, php artisan make migration command, and I'm going to create the table here, create newsletter subscriber. Okay, I have told you that what exactly it is, so we are going to make the meaningful name. Okay, create newsletter subscribers table. Okay, check the spelling once, and now it has been created. We will open this file, create newsletter subscribers. Okay, and here we are going to add what fields we are going to add. We will just add require email and status. Okay, only two fields we are going to add here, and those are first one is the table, and we are going to have the email, so we will use the string here. Okay, and the next one is we are going to have that status, tiny integer we will take for the status. Okay, so that's it. These two fields along with the created updated that will automatically comes from the timestamp, and id will come from this id. Okay, there are only 5 columns. So let's run the another command, php artisan migrate, to create this table. Okay, so now the table has been created. We will check once. We will go here and we'll check here newsletter subscriber where it is, and here it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's done. Okay, so now we are going to create we are going to insert one two emails here, dummy emails. Okay, but first of all we will create its model as well that we require. And now in the next few videos we require the model as well as the controller, but we will create the model first. Okay, so newsletter subscriber model we are going to create. See, the model will be the table name is the newsletter underscore subscribers, so model name will be newsletter subscriber, where n and s will be in caps and subscriber is in singular. Okay, we need to follow those rules. Okay, so let's start creating its model. Okay, so let's create its model. PHP artisan make model newsletter subscriber, newsletter subscriber, make sure spellings are correct, newsletter subscriber. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to open it once, newsletter subscriber. Yeah, it's fine. So the next step is we are going to add the that seeder file we are required. So for that we are going to run the another command to create the seeder file, php artisan make seeder. Okay, php artisan make seeder, and here we are going to add newsletter subscriber table seeder. Okay, so this is the file we will create for the seeder. Okay, for creating the dummy entries, newsletter subscriber table seeder. Okay, so here we are first of all add the model that we have created earlier, use app newsletter subscriber, and here we are going to add the those records that we want to add here in array. So here first of all we are going to take subscribers records. We will take the array here like this, and inside this we are going to take the another array, and in that we are going to put the values id 1, email. Suppose I'm going to add here amit100@uofmail.com, and the next one like status I'm going to add 1. Okay, so one more entry I'm going to add here like amit200. Okay, like this. Fine. So after that we are going to insert these value, uh, newsletter subscriber, insert subscriber records like this. Okay, so now one more file we need to update here, database seeder file. where we need to call all these Cedar files. Okay, so we will command this earlier file. Okay, this one, new one we need to call when we will run that php artisan db seed command. So it will get called from this file. So here it is going to check. So here we are going to add our file, that is the uh, our file name, that is the newsletter subscriber. Okay, newsletter subscriber table Cedar. Okay, so that's fine. So now we are going to run the two commands here. One is the composer dump auto load, that is required now in Laravel 7 and 8. Okay, in Laravel 6 it is not required, Laravel 5 it is not required, maybe from Laravel 6 it is required. So it is better if you will run this command, and it will not do any kind of harm even if you will run. Okay, so after the last command is php artisan dbc. So some kind of error has come. Okay, so it's our error. See, id can't be 1 1 for both, id must be a 2. This is the unique, and it's must be unique id only. Okay, so primary key it is. So let's run this command once again. So don't do the silly mistake at your end. Okay, so now the it's fine, database seeding completed successfully. So now we can see we able to insert the two email IDs, amit100@viawmail.com, amit200 at the rate of viawmail.com. So it's fine. Okay, so like this we able to create the table, and we able to add the dummy entries. Okay, you can try this at your end, and in next video we are going to make the newsletter subscriber form here somewhere at the top, and where the user will come and enter his email id. And if the email id already exists, we are going to compare first of all that the email id already exists or not, and it's the actual email or not. Okay, so if the email id does not exist, then we are going to enter his email id, and we will alert the user that some we will alert some success message like thanks for subscribing. And if the email exists, then we will show the error message to the user that the email already exists. Okay, newsletter subscriber email already exists. Okay, so stay tuned for the next video. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.